Hey, what's up everyone? This video is covering another God of War Ragnarok favour called What Lies Below. In all of these favour guides, I go through the favour completely. I show you how to unlock it and also how to complete it. And for this favour, you're not going to be able to unlock it until you get quite far into the game. You're going to want to proceed in the main quest line until you complete the Creatures of Prophecy quest. You can see that on screen now. This is the ending cutscene to that quest. With the cutscene and quest complete, you're going to have to exit Freya's camp by following Atreus, and you run into that boar that runs away. This is automatically going to start the favour Scent of Survival. And you are going to need to complete this favour in order to enter a brand new area in the game where you can find the favour for What Lies Below. So just follow the path after getting this favour unlocked, and you'll notice the quest marker here next to the boat. There'll be some tracks on the floor. Basically, just interact with this, follow the tracks and complete this favour. At the end of this favour, you're going to interact on this cliff edge here next to the wall, and the Scent of Survivor favour will be completed. This will throw you into another cutscene which takes you to a brand new area of the game. You're going to land in the Plains region, and you're going to be in the crater area of that region. Once you take control of Kratos, you'll just follow a path round where you climb some ledges and some steps to find this mystic gateway. If you've already been here and you're travelling back, you just want to travel to Vanaheim, and then the mystic gateway to the crater entrance will be right at the top of the map. Now you just need to find the entrance to the jungle, which can be a little tricky, so you haven't done this yet. I've included a segment here which will take you directly to this entrance where you see these dragon statues, and this is where you got to go to get to the jungle. If you just want to skip this, there are timestamps below. From the Mystic Gateway and just to the left, you just want to climb up this ledge here and then drop down the other side, and you're going to want to head left. There might be some enemies around the area, so just deal with them. You'll notice that the path splits as well. You just want to take the path here, dropping down the ledge, and just run straight ahead. You'll notice this torch. You just want to jump the gap where the torch is, jump the gap again by grappling that hook, and climb up this wall on the other side. Once at the top of that wall, you want to take a sharp left and head this way. However, you do need it to be nighttime, how I have it now, to get to the jungle. If it's not nighttime, you're not going to be able to progress, so I'm going to show you first how to make it nighttime. Before you head in that direction, just go through this path instead. If you've done a quest prior where you saved Burger, you would have been in this area and cleared it. There's going to be a lot of enemies, and there's going to be an ogre and such, so take care of them if you need to. And you just want to head to the far end of this area. So notice the gate straight in front of me there. Just head all the way to the left of that, and there's going to be a wall that you can see if you've not dealt with it already, with some markers on for your spear. Just past that, continue forward, and you're going to jump over this ledge. Just be careful of the plants there, because they're going to hurt you if you don't take care of them. And then once over the ledge, just drop down this ledge here. And then you're going to proceed into the cave to the left. Just grapple across using this. And then grapple across again, just dodging all the enemies that might be here. And then at the end, there's a wall here that you can grapple up. Once at the top of this wall, just take a left, and you can run all the way to the altar here, and you can use this altar to change nighttime into day or daytime into night. A Mystic Gateway will be added to your map at this point, and there is a workbench if you need it, but just straight on from the altar, you can knock this off the ledge just to get back into the previous area. And now from here, we can proceed and climb this ledge here to go and find the jungle. Just keep going forward, and it will take you back to the area we originally climbed up to, where there was a fork in the path. And that's just here. If we spin to the left, I'll just show you where the wall was where we climbed up, just in case you were already at night time. This is where we climbed up, and I said we could just continue to the left if it was night. So now just follow this path around here, and I'll show you where it's blocked if it's daytime. It's just as you get up to here. Now, if it's day, you're not going to be able to go beyond this point, so that's why it's got to be nighttime. And with it being nighttime, you can just continue through, And we want to head over to the left here and drop down the ledge. And just keep moving forward and going round.
A river once ran through here, bringing life to all manner of flora and fauna.
What became
Climb up this ledge at the end, and then you're going to notice the 2 dragon statues. This is the entrance to the jungle, and you need to follow it through this cave to reach it. There's going to be some enemies to deal with, so make sure you deal with them. With the enemies clear, just hop over this ledge here, and be mindful of these plants, make sure they don't get you. And continue proceeding through the cave, just taking out more plants as you go. And you'll have to shimmy along this ledge. Once you're on the other side of this ledge, you're going to notice this wooden fence here. Just destroy it because we need to climb up this to get into the jungle. Continue through the cave and jump across the gap to the right. And then just keep walking forward to jump over this log. And you'll find a mystic gateway. You're now going to be in the jungle region. Having reached the jungle, we are now able to proceed and find the what lies below favour. You're going to unlock another favour here called Return of the River, which I've already completed. And you can kind of do both of these together. At this fork in the path right at the start of the jungle area, you just want to take the right and just keep going ahead until you get to this ledge to drop down. Dropping down the ledge, you'll notice the poison to the left here, and if it is the first time that you've entered this area, there will be an enemy encounter at the end here. Just deal with those. Once they're dealt with, you can climb this wall, and at the top of the wall, if it is the first time, again there'll be a little cutscene that shows you the dam in front of you. This will start the return of the river favour. So with that, just continue ahead. There will be some enemy encounters along the way, especially when you drop down these ledges here. They'll keep on respawning as well, so just take out the enemies. With the enemies taken care of, there will be a little bit of loot in this area, including a hack silver chest here. There'll be some hack silver rounds to the left over there as well. But with that collected, just push forward, and you want to climb up this ledge here. Now to the right there's going to be a lift. Because I've already done this, I've already cleared the vines on it. You'll just have to use your sigil arrow on the blinds, swap to your blades and just L2 and R2 to burn them. That will uncover this lift, and then you can interact to go up. At the top there will be another enemy encounter, so just take out all of the enemies, and again there'll be a little bit of loot. There'll be some crystal here you can collect as you jump over the ledges. There's going to be some lore to the right just here, and a hack silver chest at the end there. With all the loot collected, just back up across these. There'll be some crates that you gotta destroy here, and then you'll use your spear with L2 and R1 to then detonate it, and that will be what reveals this gap in the wall. Just proceed through the gap. When you get through this gap, there's going to be another enemy encounter, and you'll see an enemy right in front of you. Just walk forward, and a Dreki is going to jump out the water and eat it, and then jump back in. That will be when the what lies below favour unlocks, and we're now able to complete that. We're still doing the other favour though, Return of the River, so you might as well complete that while you're here, because there's only just a few more steps to do that. It's not needed though. You could just carry on with the what lies below if you wanted to. But just to quickly explain, to finish the river favour, you're going to have to interact with this wheel, but there's going to be red vines right in front of you, some to the left, some to the right. You'll just come to the area here and use your blades of chaos to burn the red vines there, and then over to the right you're just going to use your sigil arrows just to create a chain. You'll basically, I forgot where the red vines were on the right, but you'll use some sigil arrows about here, I think. You'll just want to make sure that they connect to the red vines. Then you'll come back over to the left and you'll place some more here just to connect those sigils, and you'll place a final one about here. With that final one, you can just interact with your blades of chaos. That'll create a chain reaction, destroy all the vines, and then you can interact with this wheel to open these gates, and that's going to release the water. You can see I messed up with that sigil there, but you'll get it if you're doing that quest. Once that is done, you can exit back through that hole in the wall that we came through, and that is going to complete the Return of the River favour. But we're not here for that in this video. We're here for the what lies below, and to do that we need to get across this gap over here. We can't do that just yet, but if we head to the left, past this ghost here that gives you a favour if you want to collect it. And you just want to get your spear out, press L2 and R1 to get into that wind vent there, and that creates the object that you need to get across the gap. So just head back, then press circle to get across the gap, and right in front of you, you can grapple up. At the top, you're going to find this red coffin to the left, so just collect that. And then drop the chain to the right so that you can enter the area where you're going to fight the Drekki. 2 Drekkis are going to spawn, and you've probably fought 2 Drekkis before. You've been completing other favors on the game. If not, they're not too difficult. One's going to have electric attacks and another one's going to have poison attacks. You just got to do your best to dodge them. And normally only 1 Drekki at a time is going to attack you. Take advantage of the shield move that I just did there, where the 2 blue circles pop up. Press L1 twice just to parry it, and that'll enable you to do some good damage and basically just block and attack. If this battle is too difficult for you, just drop the difficulty to make it even easier. Once you got to the final Drekki, you'll get an R3 interaction to finish the battle. And with them dead, the What Lies Below favour is completed. Just be sure to collect all the loot that drops off the Drekkis. And that is the end of this video. I hope it has helped you today. If you found the video, please be sure to hit like, share and subscribe to support. I've got a whole list of favours down in the video description and pinned comment if you need help with anything else. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe and peace out.